You're saying that the boy grew up down there?
Well, based on the blood work, yes. I'm fairly certain of the lack of vitamin D, for one, but also the complete absence of lactobacillus.
Microorganisms that help us digest. They're everywhere.
Precisely. If the boy had spent any time above the ground, then he certainly would have absorbed those.
It'll give you goosebumps on your goose pimples, and vice versa. That's a look at Fringe, the wonderful drama thriller series. Airs Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern on the Big Fox Network. Joining us is a man who plays Agent Philip Royals. You've also seen him on Lost, and also as Lieutenant Daniels on the phenomenal show, The Wire. It's the great actor and singer, which I found out, Lance Reddick. He's as talented as I am turgid. Lance, good to have you on here. You were like on every single groundbreaking show. For now, you're on Fringe, but you were on The Wire. You're on Lost. And my favorite show was Oz, which was an amazing show. How do you manage to end up on every kind of experimental program?
My mother.
Your mother?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is she your agent?
Well, no. See, also she writes. Well, first of all, she's friends with Obama.
Yeah.
And so, no, I mean, I've just been lucky. I mean, I've really been fortunate.
But have you looked back and seen, like, it's pretty amazing. Like, every show that you've been on, there's something unique about it or different that didn't exist before.
Well, I have to say, for having primarily a television career for the last 10 years, artistically, I've been really, really fortunate.
Yeah.
And also, a lot of things have one thing has come off the other.
Yeah. It's because you don't do crap. You don't.
Well, I won't say. That's kind of under the rug.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember.
I haven't done any high-profile crap.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, the crappiest thing you probably have done is maybe, Law and Order. But Law and Order is good. I'm saying compared to the other things you do. I just offended all the Law and Order fans.
Well, no.
And
Also,
including the crap he did on Law and Order.
Yes.
No, I mean, I did.
He did great stuff on Law and Order. I'm just saying, let's move on to Fringe, shall we? For people who haven't seen this great show, and shame on them for not, can you explain a little bit about it?
Oh man, see, it got to the point when when the show first started airing.
Yeah.
Whenever actors would be asked, "What's Fringe about?" We would all go, I don't know. And then after about 2 months of being asked a question over and over again, we'd have set answers. And now I haven't been asked for 6 months, so I don't know what to say anymore.
It's basically, I mean, people compare it to X-Files. Is that fair?
Well, see, it's a little more frenetic than X-Files and a little more complicated.
Yeah.
And in some ways more serialized. It's basically a procedural science fiction character-driven drama.
Yeah. Yeah, but there's there's a lot of science in it, but it's kind of like outrageously crazy science. Yeah. Where do you get this stuff? Is this based on reality?
Well, they try to keep it enough based in reality so that people can follow it and it seems plausible.
What's your character like? Is there something else going on there that the viewers don't know yet?
Yeah. But I don't know how much I can say.
You're an alien, aren't you?
Well, yeah. Well, actually, I'm from Mars, but you're going to edit that out.
Yes, I will. I will. Now, two of your co-stars got married, Anna Torv and Mark Valley. They got secretly married last December. That's weird. That would be weird. Like, that would be Bill and SC getting married, which I would. Did that awesome. Surprise people?
It's so funny because, I remember Mark and I met like 10 years ago when we were working on this movie, The Siege. And so when we started working on this, Mark is kind of one of those guys who's just seems, there's no other way to say it, perfect. He's ridiculously handsome, he's funny, he's laid back, he's macho, but he's sensitive.
It's a lot like Bill.
It can be a curse. It can be a curse.
And I was like, man, this guy, he doesn't date anybody, he never talks about women. I'm like, is he gay? Well, he's my buddy. When he wants to tell me about it, he'll tell me. Next thing he tells me, after Christmas break, we're shooting out late at night, and he comes to the set, and he knocks on my door. He said, man, I want to talk to you. I said, well, what is it? He said, listen, I just want you to know that Anna and I have been seeing each other. So at Christmas time, we were wondering, how can we celebrate? How can we celebrate? So we got married.
That's nice. So it's not weird on the set? You can't get mad at her because he'll get mad at you?
Well, the other thing is, once again, Anna is wonderful. Everybody loves her.
Everybody's wonderful. I want to ask you about The Wire. Is there ever a chance that you keep hearing rumors that there might be a movie or...
I haven't heard those rumors.
Yeah.
Well, I've heard people saying that they want to see a movie, but...
Yeah. That's usually me late at night sending emails.
And starting rumors.
Starting rumors.
David Simon did say that if he ever did do a film, it would probably be a prequel.
Oh, really?
Ooh, cool.
I got to tell you, what was your theory behind why it probably didn't reach a wider audience? I just think it was as heavy and as thick as a book, which is what made it wonderful. But it was like when I tried to get my wife to watch it, was hard to get her into it because it was so dense. But how do you feel? What did you think it may not have?
Well, honestly, I just think that it was. Boy, I'm just going to go out on a limb here.
Yeah.
Two things. Number one, I don't really think that it was because it was so dense.
Yeah.
Because the word of mouth has made it.
Yeah.
Over the last year, it's just exploded so much worldwide.
Yeah.
I think it has more to do with the industry perception that it was a black show.
Right.
And that it was just too complicated to follow.
Yeah.
And so without the industry, it really did kind of have to create a life on its own by word of mouth.
Yeah.
Greg told me it's because he thought Americans were stupid.
All right, we got to go. Shut up, Bill. All right, Lance, thanks so much, and thanks for coming on this crazy little show. Fringe airs Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern on Fox. You got to check it out. It's great. Coming up next, I read your emails. And to see recent